Everybody, it's Jen, and I just thought that I would try to get in another video just to see if I could do it. It's not a crafting video per se. Most of you probably know by now that I chef for a living, and so I thought I would share with you. I had posted on my Facebook yesterday that I had made some amazing ham and bean soup, and here it is. And I just used hocks, and Gail said that she was afraid of hocks. She's afraid of a ham hock. Well, as you can see, there's like nothing in here that's going to bite your face off or, you know, any of those kinds of things. And it's really a very simple, easy, wonderfully hearty, protein-laden soup to make. For this batch of soup, I made it in the crock pot, which, Gail, that really should appeal to you. And and I just used 3 ham hocks. They came in a package. I think I paid $1.19, and I think I paid $1 for the beans, maybe. So, and I used a pound of beans, which I soaked overnight, and I soak them, I rinse them. I soak them, I rinse them. I just continue that process, and that helps a lot to reduce the gassy effect of the bean if you're not used to eating beans. And the more you eat beans, actually, the less effect they have on you, because your body builds up a tolerance to it, and they are a wonderful source of protein. So yeah, just soak those overnight. So I took 3 ham hocks, I threw those in the crock pot, and my crock pot is about a gallon. I threw those in. I threw the beans, the rinsed beans. Rinse and make sure you pick out all those little, like, the little stones that might be in there. Rinse the dirt away. Pick off all those shells that are hanging around. So get rid of that. Throw that in. It doesn't get any easier. So you throw that in the crock pot. The beans on top of that. Then I took 1 onion. Okay, now, folks, I don't use like onions that are this big, because to me they're a colossal waste of my time. I spend more time futzing around peeling it than I do getting a product out of it. So I just buy those big onions that are, you know, they're a bit more expensive, but your yield is better. It's easier to work with. There's not so much irritation. You cry less. I mean, there's just a wealth of good to be had. So I used an onion that was about this big, maybe, which... I have very big hands, so maybe, you know, like a 4-inch onion. I used 2 carrots, and I used 4 ribs of celery. So that's it. My own little twist in there is I put some thyme in there. I put some roasted garlic puree in there that I roasted myself. I put chicken stock in, and water and pepper. And I don't mess around with the salt at all, because the hocks are pretty salty. So, and your chicken stock, if you use a pre-made stock, is going to be pretty salty. So you don't really need a lot of salt in there. And actually, I added none, and it's delicious. And so that is the easiest. And then you just throw it. I threw it on low for like a day. And then when I got home from work, I turned it on high for the next 4 hours, and it was just perfect. And when this chills down, when this chills down, it will get thick like an aspic, like jelly. And that's when you know your soup is really good, is when you have like jelly. And that you can always thin that down with a little bit of water if you want to, or a little bit of other stock, whatever you like in your soup. And that's about it. Then, of course, I guess the reason for this whole video is that my word for the year is reduce. I need to reduce everything in my life. I need to simplify, reduce. I need to reduce my weight. I need to reduce my craft supply. I need to reduce the amount of stuff in my house. I need to reduce the amount of stress in my life. I need to reduce the amount of time I spend at work, maybe unnecessarily. So that just means I need to make better use of my time. Reduce is the word of the year. So I'm really going to focus on being healthier and happier and less stressed and less of everything and less me, so that I can figure out, who really I am somewhere underneath all this tonnage. So anyway, so that's my soup story for the day. And I think periodically I might share some tips with you as I go along in my own journey. Being a chef in the type of place that I work is not all glitz and glamour, and it is a lot of fun, and I couldn't imagine doing anything else. But it's not always the most healthful foods. So I'm really going to be focusing on some of that, and I think I'm going to bring some of that to my sweet holders as well. I work in an entertainment venue, so I hope to bring some of that to my sweet holders and maybe develop a healthy option each week so that they too can go on this journey. I don't like to be alone on this. I've pretty much buried myself by myself, so now it's time to just put it all out there and let it be what it is. So that it is what it is, and that is that's my video diary entry for the day. Everybody send a shout out to Susie. She's not feeling well. Susie Crafter 10. She's not feeling well. She has no voice, so I wouldn't be looking for a video from her with any vocals in it anyway. So Susie, get yourself better. I hope you're back at it real soon. Rest up, scritch the pups, all that jazz, and everybody else. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day. Hugs and squishes. Bye.